Hello my darlings. Today on my channel, I am going to show you how to create this Dollar Tree battery operated emergency lamp home decor. I hope you'll stay tuned. For this project, you will need 3 silver votive candle holders. You will need 1 large black candle holder. You will also need 1 4.5 inch glass tapered candle holder. You will need a scrap of acrylic garland, any size, any style of your choosing. You will also need 1 roll of diamond wrap, and you will also need some gems. The Dollar Tree sells these gems, but I'm working out of my bucket that I have had for a while. You will also need 1 submersible LED light, and of course you'll need your handy dandy tools. Let's get crafting. So the first thing we're going to do is embellish what is going to become our lampshade. And to do this, we are going to be placing some acrylic gems on the bottom of that lampshade. To do this, I am simply going to go in with my gems by placing a bead of hot glue on it. And I'm going to be using a pattern of a large bead, followed by a smaller bead or gem, followed by a large gem once again. And as you can see here, my process is very simple. I am using my nails to hold that gem on my hand until I can place it on my lampshade. However, whatever process you use to get this done, I just beg of you, my darlings, please be careful, because there is nothing like a hot glue burn. And so of course, I'm going to finish that pattern going all the way around the bottom of my candle holder. But of course, in the essence of time, I will do that off screen. Now, what I'm doing here is I am taking my diamond wrap and I am cutting 1 layer only. That is all we're going to need. And what I'm going to do here is I am going to place just this thin layer of diamond wrap going all the way around what is going to become the top of my lampshade. And to do this, I'm just going to place a stream of hot glue down, and I'm going to follow that stream going all the way around. Of course, we're not going to put down too much hot glue at a time, because as you can see, that little piece of hot glue that I put there dried up already. And so just make sure that you're going around in small increments so that your hot glue does not dry on you. And then I'm going to complete these 2 processes off camera, and then I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So here we have our embellished lampshade with our acrylic gems and our diamond wrap going all the way around. And what we are going to do here now is we are going to attach our scrap of acrylic garland to the inside of our lampshade. And what this is going to allow, this is going to give us the illusion that we actually have a pull string to turn on and off our light, even though of course it is non-functioning. So now that we have prepared our lampshade, it is now time for us to prepare our lamp stand. And to do this, we are going to be using a foundation of E6000 glue for our permanent adhesion, but we're also going to be using a foundation of our hot glue, which is going to give us our right now stick so that we will be able to continue our process. And as you can see, all I'm doing here is I am placing the first two candle holders, one on top the other, right side up. As you can see, I just placed a little bit of pressure on it for a few seconds and then allowed it to sit. And now for the third one, as you can see, we are not going to be placing it in the upright position. This third one is actually going to be placed upside down so that we will be able to affix our glass candle holder to it. And again, we're following the same process, just using our E6000 glue, and then on top of that foundation adding a few beads of our hot glue, which will give us our right now adhesion so that we will be able to continue working. And as you can see here, I am placing my last and final candle holder on top, upside down, and I'm applying some pressure. I'm going to set this on the side to dry for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So now that our stand is dried, what we're going to do now is we are going to place our candlestick atop our stand. Now again, to do this, I'm just going to be using a foundation of E6000 glue on top, or rather underneath, of a foundation of that hot glue. And once I have placed my glues, I'm going to turn my candlestick upside down to affix it to that candlestick that we're looking at. And what this is going to allow, this is going to give us much more surface area upon which our LED light will be able to reflect in our lamp. And so I'm just going to set this to dry for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So here we have our base and the candle holder that we have placed on top of our base. And now it is time for our second to last step. And simply all we're going to do is turn on our LED submersible light and place it upside down into the bottom of that candle holder. Now we're not going to be gluing that light in place. We're not going to be gluing our lampshade in place. All we're going to do is simply set it on top of our light. And there you have it, guys. This is our final project. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, look for any glue fronts that there could possibly be, and then I'll be back to show you what our finished project looks like. And there you have them, my darlings. Our Dollar Tree battery operated emergency light home decor. Now the possibility for these lights are endless. Like I said, they can be used in your home for emergency lighting in the time of a natural disaster, or even if the electricity were to go out. In addition to that, these can also be used as night lights. As you can see, the pattern that is reflecting off of these lamps onto the walls are simply beautiful. Also, for those of you who may be restaurateurs or probably know a restaurateur, how many times have you been out to dinner and there are little cutesy dootsy lamps on top of the table setting the atmosphere? Like I said, the possibilities for these little lamps are endless. And so if you have found some value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would like to know from you today, how would you use this lamp in your home or at an event that you could possibly be throwing? To my Danny's darlings, I want to say to you guys, as always, Thank you for the love, the questions, the comments, the suggestions, the encouragement. I get so excited when I read your comments, when I answer them, when I see your excitedness for what we are doing on this channel. Please know that I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not yet a Danny's Darling, however, and you would like to become a part of our ever-growing DIY community, kindly consider subscribing today. And if you do, please be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be made aware whenever one of our videos have been published. Listen. Before I sign out, I'm going to leave you with a motto to our channel, and it is simply this: why buy when you can DIY? My loves, my darlings, as usual and as always, it has been a pleasure being here with you today. And until next time, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Bye now.